Hello, my beautiful people. Good morning. So we're going to read runes, get our day started off right. I watched a really good YouTube video, which I'll clip below, from a person I met at a local event. His name is Christian, and talks about whether you should read your tarot cards every day. And I thought it was a really interesting perspective. I read runes every day. Well, not every day. I forget sometimes. But I thought it was a really good and interesting perspective, because I think he's right in that, like, you have to give time for, for your messages to, become part of your soul and become part of your, what you're doing in your plan. Rune stones are about, thinking and meditation, and about connecting, with what you should focus on. But I think, I think he's definitely right when it comes to cards, and I don't know if there's a difference between cards and runes, but, just something to be aware of. The videos are really good watch, so be sure to take a look at it below. All right, so we have our stones out. We have our Green Man, and we have our Iona stones, and we have our Icelandic stones. So let us, we're going to do 3 Norns for our energy for today. This message may resonate with me, or it may resonate with you, maybe resonate with none of us. Take what is meant for you and leave the rest for somebody else. Remember that rune stones do not predict the future. They are simply meditation tools. You are all that you need. All right, what's our present energy? Spirit. We're going to ask our angels and archangels, our spirit guides. My spirit guides are Seth and Adam, and Mary and Jesus, and our ancestors to come with us and help guide us for today. All right. There we go. What brought us to this energy? There we go. Where are we headed? You want to come out, don't you? All right, so I'm going to take a look at these stones, and I will be right back in a hot second with whatever messages Spirit has for us. I realized that I didn't even tell you what the names of the stones were, so I'm sorry about that. So, this is Ingus. And Ingus means seed, right? So it's inspiration, it's giving birth to something new. It's, let me just read you the words so that you have them. Symbolizing growth, goals, change, common sense, and the home, right? And, we're coming up to the holiday season, so a lot of activities happening in the home. As opposed to in the summer where you might be going on a vacation or on a trip, right? We're focusing a lot on our home spaces. But it also can mean your heart, right? Things that you're developing in your heart. Yesterday, Tuesday was not yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. I have no idea what day of the week it is. Was the Lunar Samhain. So, if you follow the Celtic calendar, not the standard calendar that we all follow, if you follow the moon calendar, the Samhain was Tuesday. So, we really are giving birth to new ideas. This is the new year, like the Lunar New Year. So, and the past energy, which is not this or need, right? So you felt in your life some, like, a need for a change, right? And we do that at New Year's, right? We always say, like, we always have New Year's resolutions, right? So, something needs to change either in your home or in your heart. You have this change that you need. And what Spirit is telling us is that we have Suila, which is success. We have the ability to be successful because we recognize that we have this need, and now we have this little seed that we have to water and pay attention to and allow it to grow. And if we pay attention to it, we give it and nurture the idea, nurture, our heart, nurture our homes, we are going to be successful. So knowing that a change needed to happen, initiating the change will lead to success. But remember, seeds need to be taken care of. I am terrible at gardening, right? So I tend to go for things like aloe and cactus because they require far less attention. But you still have to pay attention to them because it is possible to even kill a cactus or a aloe plant. Ask me how I know. All right, let's read some cards just to go with it. See if there's anything else Spirit wants to tell us. We're going to start with Celtic Spirit. So what seeds are developing in your lives? Lads, lasses, and other fairy folk. What's going on in your lives? Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all those good things below. I was reminded yesterday on my own, because I've been paying attention, I always like to shuffle 3 times, and I forget to do that. I like to do things in order of 3, which, of course, 3 is very significant in the Celtic culture, so, and in the Christian culture. So, I'm going to try to remember to shuffle my cards. I always remember to knock 3 times. All right. Here we go. Let's see if Spirit has anything else to say regarding our message for today. Pass 1. Pass 2. That one went flying. So clearly, Spirit wanted us to see that one. Pass 2. And pass 3. All right, let me go get this one. Oh my goodness. It's my favorite card. It's not my favorite card. I mean, we all know I have a million favorite cards, but it's one of my favorite cards. This is the Hare, which is Otherworld, Shape-Shifting, and Fertility. So I'm actually working on mediumship course. So, you know, like I'm trying to learn how to better tap into my intuition between this world and the other world. And, you know, so I have birthed this new idea. And like the need I see in myself is that I'm a doubter. I'm a skeptic. You know, I want to see, you know, if you've seen Polar Express, right? I'm like that little boy. Like, I'm like, yeah, like, show me the proof. Show me the proof. And I see proof all the time. And yet I still doubt. I'm still a skeptic. So, you know, so I'm learning to remove some of the blocks I have, you know, in my skepticism, you know, and being more open, you know, letting the meat soup go, letting my academic brain go for a minute and seeing what happens. So, definitely, I get this card a lot, you know, to be more open to accepting signs from the other world, right? So that's, you know, this reading is very spot on in this Samhain New Year. All right, let's take a look at Earth Wisdom and see if there are any cards from here that Spirit would like us to pay attention to. Shuffle 1. Shuffle 2. And shuffle 3. All right. See what we have. Pass 1. Pass 2. And pass 3. All right, what do we have? 2 cards. We have Joy, and we have Transformation. Right, so, you know, I'm transforming my practice, my spiritual practice, and there's a lot of joy in that, right? We often, like, get stressed out. We think, oh, I can't do this. Like, I can't make this change. It's too much. And for me as an academic, and for me as somebody who is, you know, a skeptic, and I want logic and reason, I want proof, I want validation, sometimes we can be too serious about things, and we forget that it's a joyful process. Learning is joyful. My cat is right here sniffing my stones, so this is a sign from Spirit. I always tell my mom to, like, come see me through cats. So apparently mom's here. So, you know, we're going through a transformation, but it can be joyful. It's not always pain and anguish and, you know, anxiety. Like, we can, you know, have joy in the process. All right, and finally, let's take a look at Shadows of Light. My cat is being so silly over here. His main job in life is to find things to knock off of things. Like, you know, we leave milk caps and stuff around for him because, and his Q-tips. Q-tips are his, like, he loves them. You have to keep them in a bag, because if you keep them just in the Q-tip container, you will find it and he will dig them all out, and then he'll carry them around. That's right, I'm talking about you, mister. Alright, let's see if Spirit has any other messages for us. Pass one. Pass two. And pass three. Okay, nothing came out from this deck, so there must not be a message in there for us, and we won't force it. So, I think Spirit is saying whatever you're giving birth to in this new year, in this new Samhain year. You know you needed to do it. You know you needed to make the change. You knew you needed to improve something. And Spirit's with you, and it's joyful. It's how privileged we are, right? How privileged we are to have the internet, to be able to sit together. You know, I always say that, like, I have the ability to do fancy videos. I don't do them because I really just like this idea of having tea with you in my kitchen and doing this like I would if you were here with me in my home. And how privileged I am to be able to do this and for you to watch. You know, there's a lot of joy. But we definitely need to focus and really nurture the seed. So I am wishing you all the very best in light and love. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Be well. Bye-bye.